hello, and welcome to Live Members Crafting. If you're here, say hello and let me know that you can hear me and see me okay. Hi, Winnie. I'm just getting it up on my phone here so I can follow the chat on my phone. On my phone. Hello. Hi, Francis. Are you guys excited for this one? I cut out all my little papers. We have them. Little book covers. How cute, right? I am going to ink mine while everybody gets in here. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Deb. Hi, Kat. Welcome to the Members Only Live. Nice to have you here. If you didn't get it, go over to the posts and grab your download. It's a bunch of little book covers we're going to use, but you can just use whatever you have. These are actual scanned images of real book covers. I got mine on pickroll.com, so they are Creative Commons public domain. It's PICRYL.com. I have a membership, but you can do some searching and grabbing for free, and you can search for vintage book covers or old book covers. Hello, Donna. Happy Friday. And they have a bunch more that you can go and grab. I have a ton of them downloaded, but I just did a small sampling here. But just to let you know that you can go get a bunch of different, you can also search end papers and fabric swatches or fabric or textile and find some like fabric looking ones. So lots of fun stuff. Hi, Triopia. Hello. South Africa, right? Am I right? Is that right, Triopia? Am I wrong? I always mix this stuff up. So, all right, I have enough. So these are real easy. We're going to do a couple of different versions. I have a really cute one, but we'll do the books first because they're fun. So these are, mine are 1.5 by 2. And that's what I made these for, so we can have little covers. They're so cute. We might have to trim them just a tad, but that's okay. Oh, I'm totally wrong. Sorry. El Paso, Texas. So I have to cut, the first ones, we're just going to cut a piece that, so this is the next one we're going to do. But for the one we're going to do right now, we just need a piece that is 3 1/4. I did by 2 1/4, but you can just do it by 2 1/8 too if you don't want it to be too tall. And then we're gonna score it on 1 1/2, 1 3/4, and 3 1/4. No, 1 1/2 and 1 3/4. Okay, so I'll do that again here. So the piece we need is 3 1/4 long, and all I'm measuring is the width of this twice plus this, which is about 1/4 inch. So this is 1 1/2, 1 1/2 is 3 1/4. That's where I'm getting my number from. By 2 is how tall they are, but I'm going a little higher, so I'm going to go to like 2 1/8. You can go up to 1/4. I know, pickerel, right? And then we're going to score at 1 1/2 inch on both sides. And that should give us like a 1/4 inch gap in the middle. Okay, like that. Very easy, right? Very easy. So far, so good. Now mine are 1/4 inch thick. If yours are thicker or you want to put 2 in there, then adjust accordingly. All right, and then I just put them in there, and look, we're making little books. Now what you want to do with those little books is up to you. put them in a little bookcase. Decorate them 100 Ways to Sunday. I like to really score these down. This way it stays closed on its own. Because it's a book, I don't really want to add anything. So this is the most simple of all, and that's why I gave you the covers. So you put your little Post-it note in there. Figure out which way it opens and put that towards the outside. And then just glue it down. Where's my Fabrifix here? Well, Triopia from El Paso, Texas. Welcome. I don't know why I thought it was... I get everybody mixed up. We know this. She's like, nope, not even close. Let me just put it in here. I'm just going to grunge it up a little. Now, on Pickroll, you can also find covers and spines, or covers with spines and just spines. So you could do something like that. This is just it's like a linen textured cardstock. I'm just using my scraps to use them up. And then I'm going to pick one of these book covers that I inked. And I am just going to add it to the top. Like so. If you want to kind of skim a little off of it, you can. Depending on how you print them too, you might have a little extra. Hello, Rebecca. I know, they're so adorable. And where do you see the ones I have coming? Wait, it gets even cuter. These are adorable, but these would look cute in a little bookcase if you made a little homemade bookcase. If you have a friend who is really into reading, you can't sell it, but you could go find the cover to one of their favorite books and shrink it down and then use that. And then you could put a little word there. I might have some typed words. Let me see if I have something small. Oh, guys, look what I got at Hobby Lobby. They were on sale. Look at this guy. And I am in love with, I haven't used them yet, but how cute are these? They're on top of my word box. That's why I'm showing you. These are so cute. I couldn't pass them. I couldn't leave them there. I saw them and I started to walk away, and then I'm like, no, you have to come home with me. You have to come home with me. I know, they're so dang cute. You know what you could also use is book pages. That would be adorable. Let's see. Where are those book pages? Let's see if we can find some words that make sense. How cute would that look? Let's just do that. Then you get to pick any word you want. I guess you could use these Tim Holtz too. Maybe. Let's see. Christmas gift. Homemade Christmas gift. Well, we got Christmas gift. What else is in here? Hum of Old Neon. That sounds fun. We're going to do The Hum of Old Neon. That sounds like a book title. Will that fit? Let's see. That sounds like a cool book title. Menagerie Company, I believe, was... Is that what it is? I want... They used to make note pages, stamps, really cute cards. Does that look like that? Hi, Michelle. Hello. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I don't know. We need an opening passage for the book, The Hum of Old Neon. Now I got to ink this. Oh, they're so adorable. I'm going to have to, if that's what it is, I'm going to have to look that up on eBay because those mice are adorable. They are adorable. I wonder if Hobby Lobby bought a license or something. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, who doesn't love stamps and stencils, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, who's writing the first paragraph for our new book? The Hum of Old Neon. So stinking cute. What? What? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. You know what else we could do? We could put like little stripes of paper. Maybe I'll just use this. I have it out. Why not? Like, you know, like little thin. Gotta cut it in half again. And this is very tedious. Probably would have been easier just to cut a thinner strip, but it would be easier. Stop it. "20 minutes from where we lived, it states permanently closed now." Aww. Well, Hobby Lobby has some. Okay, so I'm going to put a little strip here. And then we're going to do a few more because they're so dang cute. Or washi. You could put washi on the edge. That would be cute too. Oh, how fun. I can't wait to see them, Michelle. I would help too. But looks like Winnie volunteered, so she's a good egg. She probably has more, well, I don't know if she has more time than me. She's busy too. But that's awesome. Okay, so our first one, and look how cute these would be for little stocking stuffers. We could round the corners if you wanted to. Okay, let's make another one. Let me find a different paper than green. I have all sorts, so let's see. Do we have purple? Yeah, I can use the purple with the white one. They're so cute. Okay, so 3 1/4 by 2 1/8. And then we will score and score. I know they're so cute, cute mini books. Can you imagine them on a little bookshelf? Like one of these. Where are my bookshelves? Wonder if they'd fit in this one. I did a video, I think it was a live, but it might have been in just a regular video. Oh, they fit in there. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Cute overload. Oh my goodness. This was Patty made this for me. Isn't she so sweet and wonderful? Look at that. The Hum of Old Neon is now a book on my bookshelf. I'm so happy. I know. I have another one too. I have another one with buttons in it. I love miniatures. And then I made this one, which is a little bigger. He don't fit in there, but he fits down here. And then the little button pack fit perfectly. Now this won't go back in. Come on, go in there. All right, well, you're not going to. Okay, fine. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's so cute. I think I made it out of like a macaroni box or something. All right, where's the white? I want to use the white one on this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it a little. Oh my goodness. All right, and then we'll do another one. Give you some other ideas. And think of how many you can make, right? Like, wouldn't these be cute? You just tuck them in a stocking or hand them out to some coworkers. Unless you don't like your coworkers. I love my coworker. She plays ball. Purple is always so pretty. Very purpley. I wish I could, Michelle. I cannot. But I can give you the dimensions. All right, I'm going to put this here. I'll give you the dimensions. You just cut, all you do is you cut the paper out, or the card, you know, the cereal box out, and then you just wrap it in paper. It's pretty easy. Let me get a purpley one for here. Purple. I love these muted ones. They're really cool. All right, there we go. Oh, that would be awesome, Winnie. How fun would that be for like a Harry Potter fan? And the Post-its you can use as like bookmarks or note-taking. That would be adorable. If you do that, please show it. I would love to see that. Or like ACOTAR, we read the A Court of Thorns and Roses, my daughter and I, so that would be cute. Very racy. Don't give that to your nieces and young children. Okay, I did the wrong. I went the wrong way because I'm talking. Actually, there's probably enough glue on here. Very racy. Oh, that would be a great idea. Then you would have like a little book library of all the books that you read. How fun is that? That sounds so fun. That would be a great way to have a, you know, a book tracker. You can have like a big bookshelf. All right, let's find a word for this one. I did not flatten that enough. But that's okay, because what you can do is you could make a little thing that comes out and attaches. Let's see, I have another white one here, so maybe I'll just take a piece off of that. So let me do, I don't know, I'll do like a 1/2 inch. This paper is not good. I think this is Hobby Lobby white core, but this purple is horrible. Fray is so bad. Okay. Oh, I could just, you know what I can do? I can just use a piece of this. And then we'll get a little Velcro dot. Winnie's super smart. Super smart. It's in the post. There's a link in the post. There's a link. So it should have been like around 1:45, or maybe I put it earlier. But anyway, it's a members only post. So let me do this. Wow, it is so free. Yeah, I don't have the link here. I'd post it, but it's definitely there. So we could do something like this. It's too big, isn't it? It's way too big. All right, now I gotta cut off both ends though, because it just won't make sense otherwise. Okay. And I'll glue this back here, and then it will wrap around with a little Velcro dot. It's still too big. I guess I could put it on the inside, right? That's what I'll do. It's less intrusive. But this side's going to be on the outside. Here on YouTube. Anything I give you guys regarding the membership is here on YouTube. So if you go to my channel, and then you go to posts, you know how you have like liked, video, live, it's there. There's one called post, and it will be there. Let me see if I can show you. So you see how it says like video, shorts, live, playlists, posts. And then in there, it's right here. Free printable sheet, 3 hours ago. Did you find it? All right, I'm gonna use white. And a lot of white. Yeah, such a great way. It's a really good way to do that. I agree, Donna. I agree. All right, and so I'm going to put one on this side because I'm going to tuck it on the inside. Maybe, let go. All right. My tummy's growling. I ate, but it's still growling. There. And now it stays closed. All right, we need a title while that dries for a sec. Arthur Starling. She wanted something from me. Sounds like a mystery. Do you guys ever make poetry with the book pages? Super fun. Super fun, boredom buster. It doesn't matter where you come from. I like that. Let's see if we can get that to fit. Where did it go? Doesn't matter where you come from. Right there. Elevators go beep beep. They sure do. Oh, wow, you're missing out on a whole lot. Yeah. I've opened up a whole new world. All right. You're welcome. Is it gonna fit? Oh, it's... All right, let's cut it down a little more. I need my other scissors. All right, and then we're gonna make another one. I'm gonna make one that looks like a handbag. But you guys can go crazy with the rest. I gave you the rest of the stuff so you could just play. All right, this is gonna work. It's gonna be very tight. Ooh, just gonna make it. I'll make it work because that's fun. Because it's fun and I want to use it. Because it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters where you're going. There we go. These are cute. Okay, let's do the next one. So, for this one, you're going to need, this is approximate width. You can make them a little longer or a little shorter. You'll see what I mean after I make it. But it's going to be 4.5 by 2 1/4. You can make that 2 1/8 also. But then we're going to score at 1.5, 1 3/4, 3 1/4, and 3 1/2. Okay, so that's not going to cut it. Let me get some other paper. I'm not going to use the purple anymore because I just don't like the way that's cutting. But I have other stuff, so all right, I have a bunch of these. Why don't we make a plaid handbag? That's fun. These are from On the Farm, the ephemera building kit. If you're new here, I don't know why I'm in my Long Island accent. I don't know. It's like a mix of Boston, Long Island, and Staten Island. Staten Island. Oh, thank you. So fun. So fun. Okay, so what did I say? 4.5 by 2 1/4. We'll do 2 because I got 2. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to score at 1.5. And watch what I do, because if your paper is directional, it will matter. Actually, you can just look at this. This is going to be like a little handbag top. So if your paper is directional, just keep that in mind. 1.5. And then 1 3/4. Long Island. Long Island. Yeah, I don't know what she does with her manicotti. She does it with the ravioli too. What is she doing with her gravy? Okay, 3 1/4 and then 3 1/2. My daughter and I get into our Long Island accents every so often. Well, she doesn't have a Long Island accent. We fake it. I'm from Staten Island, so I don't have one either. Okay, so that'll give you about a 2 1/4 inch strip here, but you can adjust it and make this longer or shorter, depending on what you got. Okay, and then this is going to become a little handbag. And we're going to need some accents. So whatever you have, right? Use whatever you have. You could put little glittery dots there. You could put a strip of washi tape. I think I have some gold tape somewhere. Hold on. Somewhere. Oh, I do. It's copper, I guess. Copper foil tape. Oh, I have gold too, but I'm going to use copper because this is prettier. I'm never a big gold fan, unless you're giving me gold, and then I'm a big fan. Long Island. Okay, so they've taped the tape twice, which is probably good because I feel like the minute I undo this, the whole thing's going to unwind. Oh, it's got a coating on it, I see. All right, so let me do this. And I need to put another piece of tape on there. Otherwise, mayhem will ensue. Where's my regular tape? Yeah, so nice. Amazon. Okay, I have plenty there. So let's put a piece across here, and maybe I'll round the corners a little. And then you're going to need a strip that's 1/4 inch wide. Nope, that is not what I want. This is what I want. Let me do this one while I'm at it. 1.5. Yes, washi tape. Yes, use washi tape if that's what you have. 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. Okay, so we'll have 2 little purses. And these you can just go to town with. I mean, think of all the ways you can decorate them once I show you. Let's put this down first. Every so often, you know, I have to put up, I have to be in the mood to put up with their wheel of crazy. Pinterest is constantly sending me over to Temu, and I'm like, because I clicked the wrong thing, you know, because Pinterest is just full of ads. All right, I don't know, I'm trying to get the best of this, but you got the best of my love. Whoa. All right, so this will go here. Because Temu is just out of control with their crazy wheel of whatever that you always have to tolerate once you get in there. Yeah, they are deceiving. Win $300, but you have to buy 50 things. Right. It's only $300 if you buy 50 things. Other than that, it's like 10. All right, that did not go well. Okay, there we go. Very good. All right. Okay, let's find something to put in here. I think I'll go with these. Okay, so these are our little Post-it notes, and you can put them down here, up here. You could stamp a little note on here. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to put them in so I can kind of show you the design right. Like, oh my goodness. Let me glue it in, and then we have to do a handle. Yeah. Temu pops up and all the security bank alarms are going off. Okay, like that. We'll put a little dot there, but we need to put our handle on. I'm going to do a little red one, because I have some red. Is this a good red? Not really. Let's use this one. Actually, I can probably just use a strip off of that piece. Where did it go? Here it is. So 1/4 inch, but we have some folds in there, so I'm going to go slightly under. Let's see how thick this little strip is here. Just under, so that should probably work. Okay, And what we want to do is you decide, there's two ways you can do it. You can glue it to the top and then kind of just leave a handle and then glue the other side like that. But I am going to glue mine underneath here. And then I'll just finish it with another piece across. Oh, the purses. They're so cute. A lot of people make them for craft fairs. So, I don't know, like maybe like that. I want it to be like straight. What is happening here? Okay. Just a little handle. But you could use ribbon here instead of the paper too. You could use anything really. I wouldn't use a pickle. That might not work. That's Michelle humor. Don't use a pickle, Michelle. Oh, really? I think Boston is pretty similar to like Long Island. So that's interesting. And there we go. We have a little purse handle. We'll put a little, well, actually, let me put a little strip in here to kind of finish that line across. I do like your humor. Okay. Like that. Of course, you could make one big strip. I wasn't thinking like that, but there we go. And I'll get another one of those here. Velcro dots. If you can afford to wait, getting these on like Temu is super worth it because they're really cheap over there, even with the tariffs. Okay. There you go. And you can just do a bunch in different colors. The kids love them. Little girls. Okay, like that. Maybe we'll put a little gem on them. What do I got here? And do like oh my goodness, look how cute. What? Who wouldn't want this in their stocking? Post-it notes. You could stamp a little note in there. Yeah, put these in the right way. You could stamp a little note or write a little sentiment. Okay, let's do the other one. I have some ribbon. Let's do some ribbon. I know I have red ribbon and I can't seem to locate it, and it's really getting annoying at this point. I think this is like the third time I went to look for it and it's nowhere to be found. So I've done and cleaned up, and that's okay. We'll just get something else. I have some of this. This red, we'll use this. This looks fun. This was gifted to me, I think by Jane. Oh, yes, you could make them into Christmas. How cute would that be? Stop it. cover fix. There you go. There you go. So, let's see if I can match this up. And then is it going to be big enough? Probably not, but that's okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, that's gonna dry. Yes, Christmas presents. Oh my goodness, it's too cute. I just get a kick out of them. They're so pretty. And think of all the paper scraps you have that would fit this project. I probably have like I could make a whole bunch of them. We'll just say that. All right, so that's that. So you can make purses. You can see how you can put all the designs on them and go crazy. And then let me put the scraps away. I have some yellow here, but this is from your creative studio. I don't think that is going to work. So I'm going to go with the pink. I have a lot of pink. Pink, 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 pink. All right, so these only need to be 3 1/4 by 2 1/8. 3 1/4. Is it going to be 2? Yeah. So 3 1/4 by 2 1/8. 1/4, whatever. And then we're going to score at 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 on each side. I got to get the comments up here because I can't see a dang thing. Can't. There we go. With paper. I made it with paper. 1 1/2. Were you not watching? What are you doing over there? Okay. And then like the book, only I'm going to put some washi on this one. Because I have some sitting here. For my spine, like so. That didn't go anywhere, did it? What? Oh, come on. Not in the mood to mess around with you. All right, I think this might lift, so I'm just going to put a little glue so it don't lift up. Yay! Such a good heart. I can't wait to see what you're making. Where did you make your digitals? How did you make your digitals? Did you scan something you drew? Tell us, tell us. Okay, so like that, and then of course we're gonna put something inside, right? What do I have? I find pink ones. Where are the pink ones? Maybe not. Okay. Fine. I'll use these. This pack is in my Amazon shop. If you want to get this particular color pack. So I gotta go this way. And then we're just gonna put, you could just imagine the possibilities, okay? If you have any of those little pink ribbon hearts, you could do that. I'm just gonna find something to put on, maybe a butterfly, and then I'm gonna wrap it. We're gonna get a little elastic. Now, if you don't have elastic right now, that's fine. Just watch and go grab some elastic when you have a second, or just don't do this one. You can also figure it out with string. I like elastic because it's forgiving, and just need a button. Working around my lights. Okay. It's better if you have one with 2 holes, but this is what I got, so this is what we're using. Actually, I have a button bin. Why don't I see if I have one with 2? Oh, how cool! Where'd you make them? Oh, that's so fun. I'm so glad. All right, I'm going to use this one. So this is just the round elastic. I get mine at Hobby Lobby in the sewing section. And so I'm just going to feed it through here. Feed it through my button. And then I'm going to wrap it around and make a closure. I have too much. I don't want to waste it. And then we're just going to put the little button and then use the elastic to wrap around. So we're going to have to tie a knot. And put the knot anywhere you want. Once you tie it, you can kind of hide it behind the button if you want. It's like trying to tie balloon animals. There we go. Now it's probably going to be too short. You can also put the tie up there. That looks kind of cute. But if you hide it, who doesn't have buttons, right? Of course I didn't make it long enough. Of course not. Anyway, let's do that again. Darn it. You get the idea though, right? I'm just going to make it longer. Let's tie it on this side. That might be cuter. Slapdash video. Nice. Slapdash. Okay, so you take the button and you just wrap this around it. You could use little hair ties too. But anyway, that's that. And then you could add a little butterfly or, you know, anything you want in here, a little word. Let's put some words on it. Where's that Tim Holtz pack? And then I have one more that's really cute, and then you guys can get on with your weekend. Love with all your heart. Yes. Please do. Here. Love. couldn't love this. I mean, this is just too cute. Okay, that's that one. I know, they're just so cute. And as you're doing them, you're going to think of 8 other different things you can do with them. I know you are. I know you are. Okay, I took a picture of something, so I'm going to try it. Put your seatbelt on, folks. I'm going to try something. Okay, these are just adorable. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need some, I'm going to use some vintage scrap for this, so let me grab that. All right, these are going to be like the same size as the Percy's. I was hoping to have something with a picture on it. Oh, these will be good. This will work. They're not very strong though. All right, hold on. I gotta go to a different bin. I don't think I have any cardstock in here. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. I'm gonna get my Tim Holtz scraps out. Everything has a home until I have to move something, and then there's nowhere to put anything. And I found I have like 6 things right now that don't have a home, and they're really annoying because they're just getting in my way all the time. I have to make a home for them. Ooh, love me some Tim Holtz. Ooh, we're gonna use that. Is anybody going out trick-or-treating? Halloween parties. I don't do Halloween, but if you do, happy. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. What else? Oh, that one, actually, that one might be a good one for this. All right, that should be enough. I'll just give you the idea. Okay. So this one will be 4.5 by 2 1/4. It's gonna go this way. So if I can I get 4.5 this way? I need this open. Oh, I can! I'm so excited. Okay. 4.5. I don't think I want to cut that off. I want to cut this off. You're never too old. If you're short like me, you can get away with it for a while. 2 1/4. Leonardo, Canva, ChatGPT. Okay, cool. Cool. I like Gemini now too. Their Nano Banana is making pretty decent images. I use Midjourney most of the time, but I've started to use Gemini. If you have a Google account, you kind of get that for free. So, and you can just do some for free in AI Studio. So aistudio.google.com, I think it is. They give you so many tokens a day. Okay, and then we're gonna score at 1.5 and 1 3/4. Yeah, that's gonna be, actually, I think I'm gonna go this way. 1.5 and 1 3/4, and then 3 1/4 and 3.5. I love that paper. Isn't that so cool? Don't have to do anything. Just perfect. Perfectly perfect. Okay, and these, guys, these are going to become little suitcases. What? Okay, we're gonna chomp. And then we need some strips that are going to go around. So I'm going to do mine all the way around. So that's going to make it, I'm going to need it to be 4.5. And this tore. What? Why'd you tear? Hold on. I need to get some tape. Oh. Just an excuse to use vintage tape. Scissor. There we go. Just makes it cuter. Okay. So I'm going to make that out of maybe this one. So 4.5 by about 1/4. It's not 4.5 quite. All right, I'll use this. 4.5. And we need 2 of those. You can make it a little bigger than 1/4. It's just actually, yeah, I'm gonna go like, what is that? 3/8 ish. 2 at 3/8. Yeah, I think that's better. 3/8. Turn the lights. Yeah, you gotta shut the porch light off, right? Okay. And we're not gonna go all the way up. Let me just see what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of stop it so that it doesn't quite go all the way up the side. And you can score it if you want. I'm just gonna fold it. But you want this little piece hanging over because that's what makes it so cute. And let's glue them on. So glue them on and let them dry quick. And if you want, you could round the corners of these too. That would make it even cuter. Actually, this part doesn't need glue. If you want to make it a little longer, go ahead. But it's going to be hidden under the thing, so I'm not that worried about it. Google Whisk stickers. I never even heard of Google Whisk. What's that? Winnie, what's up? I feel like we need like a weekly Zoom call. You can give me gaming tips and we can play with AI. Okay. And then if you have some brads, but you don't need brads, don't worry. If you don't have brads, it's fine. Or why don't we just use what everybody might have? I'm just going to get a hole punch, a little regular 1/8, what is this, 1/4? Maybe. And I'm going to get a gold marker. If you got gold paint or something, use that. I need a gold marker. Where did I just put you guys? Oh, there you are. Just had them. Like, I know I have them somewhere. Okay, and then it doesn't matter what I use, but white would be better. Let's see, there's a lighter color in here. Let me get that. I'm using gold because I want the metal look. But if you have some brads, you could put them in there. You'll see what I mean. Buttons would work too if you have tiny little buttons. Oh, that's too long now. Okay. Trim these a bit. like little suitcases. Oh, right, they go in my... Darn, now I gotta find them. There's one. All right, and I'm just gonna glue these on here. And you could put like a little luggage tag tied on. Oh, the gold isn't really showing up that well. That's why I think a brad might be better. Right, again. Google Whisk. Oh, please, we would be on the phone for like 6 hours. Okay. There. And you could round those. I think it would look even cuter, or put like a piece of ribbon even down. It's a little hard to see, but you kind of get the idea, right? It looks like a little piece of luggage. I'm going to punch a hole and put a little luggage tag on there. I'm going to cut a little tag and tie it on with a little bitty piece of string. Gosh, I wish I had a little tiny itty bitty heart stamp, but I don't, so I'm going to have to make a little heart on it. I know luggage tags are square, but mine's going to be a tag. Where did I put you? Hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, there you are. Just gotta poke a little hole, guys. I'm off camera. I know. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'll take my finger off. Okay, so we have that. That's not gonna fit through there. I need it bigger. There we go. It needs a Post-it note pack. Yeah, they do make good shakers. Good tip. Thank you, Donna. You're the best. Okay. Yeah, I did. They're from Amazon. They're in my Amazon storefront. So you can go check out the ones that I got. They came in all different colors. I showed them off on Wednesday. Were you there on Wednesday? I thought you were. Maybe not. Okay, and we will put a little dot that I've lost. There you are. Oh, these would have been good too. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on. I'll just put them over it. It probably would have been better if there was more contrast. But who doesn't need a little bling? Right? There we go. They look like little, oh my goodness, I love them. And then we're just going to put a little heart on here. Could have been a better heart. And we'll tie this onto our little luggage rack, our luggage, piece of luggage. What? How many ideas can you guys come up with? I mean, this is so cute. I know you guys can do. You can. Actually, I think it'd be better on this one. Baby skunk. The animals are the best. Actually. I wish I got all the money for it too. I got like a penny or two. Amazon's the worst. They're even worse than TikTok shops. They're pretty bad. Anyway, this is probably too long, but you get the idea. Why you gotta be all weird on me now? Anywho. Yeah, I put it on the wrong way. I had it right the first time. There we go. So our little luggage, you can put a little handle on it. So that's it, guys. Lots of fun ways that you can do these. So let me get them all. Where did they go? Oh, one's in here. So that, this, and the little purses. How cute. What do you think? They're so fun, right? They're so fun. I love the Christmas present idea. That would be amazing. I would just like do maybe like another 1/4 inch here maybe and just fold it right up to the edge and then put ribbon and a little to from. That would be so cute. You could even put a little bow up here or up here. Too cute. Oh yes, a Hello Kitty suitcase mini. Yes, you could do a little luggage suitcase. You could do a backpack. Backpack. All right, guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. Be safe if you're going out trick-or-treating. And I'll see you next week. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow because the new kit's coming out tomorrow sometime. I know. It's crazy. You could do so many, and I was being kind of sloppy just to give you guys the idea, but I love this with the books. The home of old neon. It's like the smell of old leather. Sounds like a book. But that's it. And I would put like, I don't know, maybe I'll draw on there. Put a neon sign. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for your support. Honestly, I truly mean it. This is so much fun. Your support helps me be here. So thank you for becoming members and supporting my journey. As always, I so appreciate it. And if you are a member over on Coffee, go get your free papers today. And if you're an enthusiast, your happy mail is out the door. So enjoy, and I will see you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye. Yes, everybody stay safe tonight. Thanks, Francis. Bye. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out.